Welcome back, everybody. It's New Mutator. I'm going to be continuing the epic saga of the bottom bracket finals. This is, uh, once again, tournament is Myth World Cup 2016. For those who don't know, I'm sure everybody by now knows what's going on. And the two teams we have involved are the Gods of Myth and the Syndicate. Syndicate's probably favored to win, but the Gods of Myth have had an amazing run so far in the tournament, demonstrating that they are a team to be reckoned with, and they'd have some pretty good players, I should add. Let's introduce them. LSO, their captain, their fearless leader, and by his side is Scary Monster, Seeker, Roadkill, Killer King, Coca-Cola, and Limp, I think, is playing for them this match as well. For the Syndicate, it's going to be Rat King leading them. Funk, Cryptos, Demo, Argos, Paris, and Lizard King. It's going to be rounding them out there. So we'll see how it goes. Liken Unto Death is the name of the map. And this is a mesh, a variant with Tro, so it should be interesting. It's capture the flag, so most of you probably know what that entails, but for those who don't, basically you start out with one flag, and that's going to be where your starting location is, so both teams have that one flag right there, and you want to defend it, and you want to try to take the opposing flag. So the team who's able to do that is going to be the winner in the time allotted. So I guess there is a tie condition if neither team is able to take the other flag, or if both teams trade flags. So as long as you possess a flag, you're still in the game. So there can be a tie if both teams take each other's flag, or if neither team takes a flag, then it's a tie. So that could happen, but it might not. You never can know what's going to happen in a game like this. I'll do something I haven't done just yet and look at the trades. It looks like we have 3 Dwarven Heroes. Well, we have way more than that. Looks like we have 8 Dwarven Heroes, 2 Fetch here for Gods of Myth, 1 Dwarven Hero, 2 Fetch, and 3 Warlocks. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 Dwarven Heroes for the Syndicate. A bunch of archers, no archers for LSO. Archers are overrated, and we have looks like 10 archers for Rat King and the Syndicate, and a Brayunor. That's interesting. We don't have any Brayunor for LSO, and both teams probably maxing out Mercridia and the Heron Guards. So I would imagine. Plus maxing out the Tro, which I assume you can only get one of, because if you could get more, I would imagine both teams would opt for them. Because while Tro, that's a lot of unit trading points tied into one unit, they are very durable, I should say, and very powerful. They're overpowered, as well as the fastest unit, probably one of, if not the fastest unit in the game, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure of too many other games that have a dynamic quite like that. I remember in the Fallen Lords, when you first see these guys, it's actually kind of terrifying in the single-player campaign. But yeah, how many of you remember Bagrada? You guys remember playing that? We used to play that on the TFL demo all the time. That was fun. Anyway, both teams going to be fanning out, spreading out, trying to find a way in, scouting out the enemy's movements. Through the middle is going to be the closest, or I'm sorry, the fastest route to the other side, as both teams are going to be meeting here. Lizard King has the Tro for Gods of Myth, and Limp given the Tro for, or I'm sorry, Lizard King has the Tro for, wait a second, God's Power. Okay. Limp for Gods of Myth. And they don't want to fight exactly, so they're just going to chill for a minute. Looks like Limp's going to back off, maybe try to find a way in the south. but he's going to run into some more resistance there. He doesn't want to be overextended though and all by himself. But it looks like he might just do that. He's going to pursue this course of action. He's going to try to work his way around like that, perhaps. Nope, he's forced to move backwards. Lizard King trying to position himself where he can get some damage off on Limp, which any damage he could get off would put him at an advantage. Oh, now Lizard King's in a funny situation. He's going to get another shot off and then move back, as they don't want to risk losing the Tro this early in the match. In the game, I should say. Some chip damage going off on those Mercuridium. When they get low enough, oh no, we hear some fetch at work. When they get low enough, they do go berserk and target the nearest unit. Fire arrows, actually, from demo. And once they're berserk, they're uncontrollable. I said watch it, so yeah, LSO doing some captaining. Any no casualties as of yet. 100% all across the board, and Limp is going to hightail it out of there. He sees those fetch and realizes that they can't push that. There's nothing there for them to do. Plus the Warlocks. He's probably surprised to see that. Now the cool thing is that fetch can block arrows being shot at him, arrow volleys. So that's probably the rationale for not taking archers, or bowmen I should say, is that they can be countered by fetch. They're not necessarily countered, but if you use them correctly, as we'll see here, he's gonna, oh, he does get hit. See, it's not perfect, not always perfect anyway. And you have to be pretty adept at micromanaging your units to do it properly. But you can block those arrows, shoot them out of the sky so they don't do any damage. But if you stagger their firing, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to block those. So Coca-Cola in a tough situation here. He might end up losing one of those fetch. I don't know why he turned to shoot at that Tro, as he ended up taking some damage there, and they're going to use a heal that they could have used for a heal trap. Oh, he's going to get some damage off on those Heron Guards, but oh no, he's going to block the... Oh, he is able to do it, but... Wow, somebody sent in that Mercury. You did not see that coming. Took out that fetch. What a snipe. A little bit of damage going off there, and uh-oh. LSO is going to move in with those Dwarven heroes. They have not dropped their satchels because they do want to end up getting kicked by the Tro and doing some damage to the Tro, who will explode it. Nope. He's trying to get the dwarf to suicide by accidentally throwing it when the Tro is really close. Coca-Cola got healed up. He has that remaining fetch. Let's see what the percentages are. 93, 80. Whoa! Did anybody see that coming? Where was the defense? No defense. Zero defense. Oh, I see. It was right here. They walked off the flag. Oh, unfortunate. LSO walked off the flag, allowing the enemy team, allowing Paris here. Paris. Oh man, I remember in 2012 when Drunken did a similar thing. Or was it Drunken? Anyway, that was a long time ago. But yeah, Paris, realizing the opportunity there, snatches it up, and Syndicate's suddenly in the driver's seat. 2 games to 1 and 2 games to go here in the bottom bracket finals. Wow, what a blow to morale. Because I mean, I think Gods and Myth were in a pretty good position. I mean, they were being pushed back, but they still had a good shot here, at least to defend and draw a tie at the very least. So this could be a big blow to morale. It's hard to say how things could have gone, though. We would have to. I mean, there's no way to know, really. Wow, what a tough loss here for the Gods of Myth. But hopefully they can regroup, bounce back, and come out strong in game 4 coming up. So stick around and join me for that. Hope you enjoy the cast, and we'll see you in the next game.
Team eliminated. Game over.